I know this part of the video report may seem to feel long, but I could not make it shorter, as I want to introduce both the reasons for our complex travel plans and to show some images from 6 nights in Cape Town. I also have to notice that I've used large chunk of materials published by Lonely Planet. So how had it all started? Namibia was on our bucket list for about a decade. However, there are no easy routes to its capital Windhoek from West Central Africa, where we lived during this period. Nevertheless, we finally decided to go there. After a few weeks of intense and very careful planning, we finally came up to quite unusual itinerary. From first glance, this trip might seem to be unreasonably long, but for our winter 2023 plans, this was the most optimal route for us, mainly due to prior travels of my better half. And finally, I ended up traveling Port Gentil to Libreville, then to Istanbul to meet the wife there, so we could proceed together for our temporary retreat in Cape Town. We already visited South Africa in 2019, and it was a great experience. But even that, we spent then almost 1 month of traveling around the country, with 1 week in and around Cape Town. We still wanted to come back and explore some more. Therefore, we selected Cape Town as our hub or retreat for 3 nights before, and 3 nights after our adventure in Namibia. This time we decided against renting a car in Cape Town, and instead, we made our base in Waterfront, from where we could explore a lot of things on feet. As the hotels around the waterfront are generally high on pricing than anywhere else in Cape Town, I found what would be within our price range. And we never regretted that we stood in Radisson Red Waterfront, which is a lovely hotel, only just 5 to 7 minutes walk from Waterfront. This location also allows direct access to main touristic attractions as well as proximity to our favorite red bus hop-on, hop-off city tours. First days of town, we have taken, again, the hop-on, hop-off bus to ride around wine routes and overview of the Camps Bay. Constantia was our preferred stop this time, as one of attractions of wine route. The Governor Simon van der Stel created the estate Constantia, which was later subdivided into the several estates in the area today. He developed and passed on his winemaking skills to the burghers who settled around Stellenbosch, Governor's Manor House, a superb example of Cape Dutch architecture, is maintained as a museum at Groot Constantia. Set in beautiful grounds, the estate can become busy with tour groups, but is big enough for anyone to have some fresh air. And we were quite lucky not to be trapped in the seasonal crowds. The large tasting room was first on our path to start exploring the estate. We tasted a few wines, where a couple were of exceptional quality. Then we went for excursion in the cellar, where the guide also provided an overview of Groot Constantia's history and the beautifully restored homestead. The last tasting of wine was quick, and we enjoyed our lunch at the one of estate's restaurants. is Cape Town's top site in terms of visitor numbers. Big, busy, and in a spectacular location with Table Mountain as a backdrop. There's a pirate's booty of consumer opportunities, from chic boutiques to major department stores, plus plenty of cultural and educational experiences, including walking tours of its well-preserved heritage buildings and public sculptures, and much more. An amazing walk along the sea from Sea Point to the Green Point Lighthouse in Moule Point. This seaside 6 kilometers walk path, great, moderate temperature. Easy, flat and paved walking. Stunning views of the ocean on one side and the mountains on the other. Lots of families, runners, joggers, people doing various exercises in adjacent parks. There are several art and often you can kayak out in the water. If you want to get out on the water, you can kayak rentals along the promenade. You are also able to rent bicycles near the Pavilion public swimming pool. There are also many ice cream coffee shops and eateries nearby. A few golf practicing green ranges, public access, and various difficulties for something which we had not seen much elsewhere in the world. Overall, Cape Town is one of the few cities from our past travels which calls for more returns.